guys, how are you? I really hope you're all doing so good and fantastic. Well guys, I came to check on the pigs and then the keys were lost. I think I have told you something like that somewhere. Yeah, so what happened, I had to to look for the keys first. We're coming to check on the pigs. They're not even in stalls and then they are so hungry. So as I was going to enter with the food, I found them there and I'm like, oh my god, how am I going to enter? So like I just left the food inside there in panic mode. So after leaving the food there and like I was like, so what happens next? Okay, I've left the food there. Will they be able to open the food? So I had to gain up a lot of courage and be able to open up the the pig, the whatever the food, and then I can put for them there and then they can start eating. So that is what I did. I gathered my strength and you saw me like as I was trying to pick the food and I was so scared. You guys, what are you saying? I think my pigs were really hungry. That's why they were that harsh on me. So I just opened the paper and then I left the food. I gave the food to them at the pathway, mind you. Then there comes the mommy pig beating up the baby pigs not to eat, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Can I even take them in stalls right now? I'm just so afraid. How can I do this? Like, what am I supposed to do? I just had to watch them fight through the whole process. Okay, so guys, I'm here watching them eat. I want them to finish eating and then I'll see whether I can be able to return them to the whatever. Should I call them cages? Okay, I feel so sorry that I did them that much wrong, but I'm sure from now on that will come to an end. Like they'll never lack food. Like I'm actually nimebengunia mzima. I put it here in case you're noticing. I only have 3 pigs. All the other pigs died. Like sema hasara kubwa, like the baby pigs, remember the 10 baby pigs zote dead. We started dying one by one in a very funny way. We didn't really understand what was the problem. Dying one by one and boom, there was no more baby pigs. Then there was one big male pig. I don't know whether you can remember, guys. Pia hiyo ikakufa. Reason being I don't know. When I asked them Fanyikazi, he's telling me also that hajui pia, like, hey, well, I don't know how to explain that. I was just so much in a fix. And then this place looks bad. I can't complain about my helper because also fungo because you know. So like, what I can say anyway, I've had a rough December as far as pigs are concerned. Like, wait. But guys, I'm still on the sale. I want to feed them and then I want to also deworm them. I told you guys the last time we dewormed them, right? And some guy who works in the slaughterhouse, I asked him and he was like, these nguruwes are not dewormed. And I was like, yo, funny that doctor lied to me. Ama what happened, you know? Because let me tell you, when you don't know like something so well, when you're not like so familiar with something, if I should say, it can really screw you up, like, you know, because I didn't know whether it was legit or not. And I don't want to blame him also. I don't want to play a blame game here. I just want to accept what has happened. I count my losses and then I want to make sure I feed this remaining 3, and then I make sure I sell them in a way to return back my money. Yes. So yeah, I'm really like, I want to really give it 100% this month and next month. Make sure they are fed well, make sure they sleep well, make sure they drink water enough. That is what I'm planning on. I want to buy like 2 sacks, put them here. But then the problem with this place, there are so many panyas, mouse, yeah? Is it mouse ama ni zipi? Yeah. There are so many panyas. Unaweza pangu ni mzima wa kule nusu. Like, I don't know, then tuweke mitego ya panya ka 50 huku, so that we may try and make sure we work on that and then clean up this place. You guys, this place is nice. You guys, this mama pig is beating up its children. Ataki wakule. Jesus. Sasa hii ni. Otherwise, I have more food pale. So after they eat here, I'll try to give myself strength to be able to put them back in the cages. Ili niweze kuziwekea Okay, sasa nitadua hili. I don't know whether you can see this. That one pig kule yenye ipate chakula unapigwa pigwa. Hai. Okay. This mommy pig sielewi what is. Ama yeye ndiye akona njaa sana. So yeah, I want zimalize kukula hii. So that we be able not to return them to the whatever, to their different to stalls amantazitaji, and then put for them the powder food, and then go pick water kutoka pale kwa borehole, and then nikuje nizieke. Then I can go and wait for my cousin to come back, so that because he's the one who will be checking on them from now on until the next time I decide otherwise, you know. So let me see what I can do, guys. Give me, in the next 20 minutes, you just watching the action without me speaking, or maybe me speaking huko mbele nikijiongelesha. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy, guys. And if you're not there and you want a pig, give me 2 months. You'll come for a big pig. Kwanza this mommy pig, anazaanga 10 piglets. Yeah, it was 10 piglets. So the person who will buy it, azaliwe one time, he'll be good to go, you know. He'll be good to go after that. So, guys, let me do this because this mommy pig akubalishi watoto wakule. Let me see what I can do. Guys, please don't laugh at me. You guys, these things look so scary. Like, they are really scary. Like, when you are having, like, to push them around to, like, rush them around and all that, it gets really scary. So, like, I was so afraid, and that's why I was trying to, like, use the broom to, like, chase them away. Shh. That's why you're hearing me saying a lot of shh. So I took the food and threw it in one of the stalls, so that at least they will move from the pathway and go to where the food is at. And then one pig kinda helped me out. It went to its own stall. So when it went to its own stall, I took the bunga food, the powder food, and gave it to it. And then for the mommy pig and one of the small pigs, they went also to one other stall alone. But then I tried to pick up the food and be able to at least separate one from the other, and the mommy pig had stepped on the food. Let me tell you, you may think pigs are not wise, but they are. I tried to pull and I was not able at one kabisa nikashindwa kuivuta. So I was like, okay, fine, kuleni, when you're done you're going to allow me to separate you guys. So yeah, that's what I did. I let them eat for a while as I was sweeping around and, like, feeding the other one. Like, you guys, there's this sack that I didn't have a knife to cut, so I was looking for a knife. I have looked until I had to go to one of the rooms, and then I found some broken glass. That is what saved me. That is what helped me get that one, and that is what I did. And it helped me put one, like, cut the bag. Then I put food for one of the pigs, and then the other pig. And kumbe when I was away, the mommy pig even came here. You see how long this pig is. It can't even, like, turn around. I use it across the pathway. It has to songana kinyuma. So yeah, guys, you can, if you're interested in a pig to rear, just hit me up, because this one will be the best hook you'll ever get, guys. So yeah, I was able to get something to cut with. Then I put the food for them, and then they also, the same pigs, helped me separate them, because the mommy pig got out and they had to lock the room for the small pig, and then the mommy pig went to another stall, which made it easier for me to be able now to feed them separately. Then later I brought the water and put the water for them, so that they may also drink the water. So guys, that is just me trying to tell you more about pigs. I really hope you're understanding and enjoying through it and learning through it also. So yeah, guys, so thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I don't take it for granted. Thank you for everything you guys are doing for me. I don't take it for granted, kabisa. I'm so appreciative of you guys, and even the motivation of you people coming to watch and, like, liking and all that. I'm really appreciative. It's not easy, but we always try to manage it through. But look at me, that scared girl there, trying to chase away one of the pigs. Finally, you see, the mommy pig agreed to get out, and I was able to lock the baby pig alone. That one baby pig alone, and then the mommy pig, like,
went to a different stall and locked it there and then put the food for it.
Guys, here goes my pigs. That one there, one eating right there. The other one is here. I've been able to put them in the cages. Guys, it was not easy. And then here goes the mommy pig. Yeah, don't ask me mbona nazimwagia food because yo, sijui ningedu. So next thing right up is going to fetch water for them. I don't know how clear it will be. Yeah, but yeah. Do you really know how to use a borehole? That was me. The borehole is right inside there, and that is what I was doing. Fetching water from the borehole, it's scary because sometimes you always see how you can fall inside. But then there's these modern boreholes. Is it modern or is it the past? I don't know which ones. But those boreholes are usually like, there's some type of way they're usually made, so you don't have to see the shimo. There's this thing that they use that you just put your bucket and then you drop it down and then you pull it up with it. But for this one here, it doesn't have that. So you have to like put the bucket and pull it, and you sink the hole right with your eyes in front of you, and it's scary, you guys. It's scary. But you know, it is what it is, guys. So yeah, I went to fetch the water and then I came, put for the pigs each at its own stall, because by this time every pig was already in its own stall. Like I had put them in different stalls, and so I put the water for them since they had already started eating. You see, each one has its own cup. Should I call it? This food is, how should I call it? This punga food is imekauka. So when the nguruwe eat it, they really need a lot of water. So I want to put for them water so that they will drink. And I can see what's next. Guys, here, something else about nguruwe. If you see the tail atinaangalia chini hivi, that means ziko na minyoo and they need to be warm. So, I don't know what happened, but when they were warm, but in real sense they were not warm. Hey, I want to put some more water. And then take to the mommy pig. And when I was coming, these nguruwes, you are seeing the ribs. On my arrival, you are just seeing the ribs. Now look at right now, see how full it looks. Don't know whether I can zoom in. Look, like the change is usually very easy. So that water, I have washed that paper that had the tomatoes. I have like spiced up their water, like the way you can take water and put glucose. That is what I have done. And here goes the mommy pig. Are still busy eating. One proof that a pig is not sick is just eating. A sick pig does not eat. It is just funga tu mdomo. But for this one, you see, it's eating, meaning it's all good. Then there goes its water also. I've put the water for it. And then there is this final baby girl still, yeah. The baby boy died. Yeah, there's this one also. Look at it. All set, all done, eating and very busy eating. And the water is there done. Now, let me tell you the other problem I have. Look at that. All that, mind you. There's this other one. At least this one is not that dirty. This one is at least better. Look at this area. Look at this one. Like that, like on another level of dirt. You see how dirty that place looks? Okay, this other place. These places have never been swept. Don't know from when. You know, so that she is wealthy. the ngunias and all those are stored. Yeah, so on that one I have also to look for a day when I can come do thorough cleaning to this area. Look at this place full of manure. Actually, if you're interested in manure, you can reach out. There I was thinking of taking the manure and taking it to our other farm in Ukambani, there where they are, at least they have found one that is not like super dirty. Yeah, this one looks at least better. This is where my male pig, here, the other male pig died. Okay. Let me say he was trying to clean up the place. Yeah, even this place, we can say like it's really bad. But I'll have to look for a day. Then I can come clean up the whole place so that we can start now looking for more. We can look for food for them. And then I'm thinking of changing them and bringing them to the clean cages. Yeah, let me try sweep this area. At least like 2 or 3, so that I may put them in the at least cleaner ones, So let me sweep this area and we'll get back to you guys after I change them from the positions they are right now. This was me after now cleaning like 2 of the stalls. Now I was trying to sweep out the dirt. This is the pathway. I had already cleaned the stalls by now. Yeah, I had already cleaned the stalls, so I was only cleaning the path so that I may finish. And then there was this one stall that had a pig and I wanted to clean it, so I had first to make sure I clean up the 2 stalls so that it may have variety to choose where to go. And then after now I'm done is when I'm going to remove it from where it is and clean the other part. Let me tell you guys, this manure, which you can also call it biogas, it's the best. Actually, I was hearing somewhere that pig manure is the best biogas you can ever have and use for your lighting in the house. Like instead of using KPLC, you can use your own biogas. You can even use it for cooking and all that. And guys, I looked for an easy way. I was bored of having to sweep all the way to that stall, so I decided to use how is it called, this cooper, a big spoon, a spade. Spade, yeah, it's called a spade, yeah. So I decided to use the spade to be able to easen the job for me, so that I can just have to pick it from this corridor and have just little to sweep, because it's strenuous, like pushing all that with a broom. It's super strenuous, and I decided this is the best way to do it, and the easiest way to do it. Yeah, so that's why I used this method to be able to make it fast and finish up fast. And then I moved the mommy pig from the stall where I wanted to clean, and then I cleaned also that stall also, and then put the food for them. And I'm really happy right now that at least I know my pigs are good. I've put for them food, but guys, I'm getting late to go and cook the berry, and I'm still here in the pigs area. I decided, let me just edit the video. Let me tell you guys, you can tell yourself, let me just have the footage, I'll edit. Let me tell you can stay even for I don't know how long, still saying you're going to edit and post. I am done. This is the first stall that I have cleaned, and then this is the other stall that I have cleaned. This is where the big pig was, but it had already finished eating its food. Here, you see there's no food, so I transferred it to this other stall that I had already cleaned, and it has already messed it up. Okay, fine. So yeah, that's the other stall that I have cleaned. So let me transfer the other pigs, and then I can be able to finish up, but I'm not cleaning any other stall. You guys, I'm tired. This is the manure, you guys. So in case you have a potential buyer, you can hit me up. There goes the manure. Yes. And the girl is not tired. So time to transfer the pigs, and then we can end the video right there. So guys, I hope you've seen the process of transferring them. It's not usually that tough, but then so that easy. So this one was left with no food. He has eaten all the food I had served it, so you'll have to forgive me. I don't know whether I'll give it any more food. That one had remained some food there. That is why I went MIA for some seconds as I was picking some food for it. And then I added some food for the mama pig, but I know tomorrow they'll also eat, so that's good. So now the water is what I don't know. And this one has already poured all the water. Should I? I'll think about that. Guys, a girl is kind of tired. She wants to go and relax. And yeah, at least I've fed the pigs. They're all good. I have cleaned their stalls. I've cleaned 3 stalls where they can stay for now. Clean places, clean area, and yeah. So guys, thank you. And let's meet in the next video. I hope you have loved it. And don't forget to always like my videos, comment on them, share them with your friends, and I will highly appreciate your continued support. I can take it for granted. And yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much. So let's see each other in the next one. Bye bye.